Hi, welcome to another episode of Sustainment TV. I'm your host, David McDonald, coming to you from Crenshaw County, Alabama. Had a chance to visit with my family for a good week. Did some clearing around of our family land, got a couple build projects going, and wanted to bring to you today a how-to video on how to cook a pound cake. And demonstrating is my sister, April. So I'm going to turn it over to her. We're going to get this thing started. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help us grow, improve upon what I do. All right, here we go.
Okay, so today we'll be making a basic cream cheese pound cake. So I'll be using, starting off with 6 large eggs. I have 3 sticks of unsalted butter. I have 1 package of 8 ounce package of cream cheese. It doesn't matter which brand, but I use the Philadelphia brand. I need 3 cups of sugar, as well as 3 cups of cake flour, and a dash of salt, and also 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, so first you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then cream together your butter and sugar. It's always good to let your eggs and your butter sit out most of the day, or even set them out the night before you know you're going to cook a cake the next day. Alright, so we're going to measure out 3 cups of sugar. Add in our package of cream cheese. Stand-up mixers are perfect, but if you don't have that hand mixer, just fine. Okay, so I have to use this as my teaspoon, and I have to have 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. I made this cake several times, so I can kind of eyeball it, but you will want to make sure you have your right measuring utensils when you make this cake, because you don't want it to be too sweet, and you don't want it to be not sweet enough. A little bit of salt. It's not even a whole dash. And we're gonna do some more mixing. All right, next I'll be adding my eggs. Adding them one at a time, but I'm going to attempt to crack all of them in a bowl. You want to crack all your eggs in the bowl to make sure they're good. You don't want to put any bad eggs into your cake. All right, so all 6 of our eggs are good, and we're going to start adding one by one. Time for our final ingredient, the cake flour. Okay, I don't really put a time limits on my mixing. I just mix it until it looks like I want it to look, and you can see how it looks like kind of like a thick pudding type. So now we are ready to move it to our bundt pan. Okay, with the bundt cake pan that I'm using, 9.75 inch by 3.38 inch bundt cake pan. I flour and grease it. With this recipe, the only problem that I found is sometimes the cake will rise up higher than the pan, so it'll go out right here. So you can just put another pan on the bottom of it to catch any overflow. So I'm just gonna grease the pan with some vegetable oil and a little bit of flour. Well, all right, we gave it about 65 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and take it out. Looks pretty good. So it's got that nice brown tint that I like on the cake. I don't like it burnt, but I like it kind of dark. So now I'm gonna let it sit probably for another 10 to 15 minutes before I try to turn it upside down on a plate and slice it and see what it tastes like.
Ooh-wee. I guess that's how they do it down in Crenshaw County, Alabama. Yeah, we're gonna grub on this. So, I'd like to thank my sister April for hooking up the pound cake for us, kind of taking us through it, step by step from scratch. It's always good to do stuff from scratch. That way you can account for all the ingredients. So appreciate that. Once again, feel free to hit me up. Some of your favorite recipes that you like to try, or if you like to see something done on this channel, feel free to send me your comments. We'd love to hear them. Like I said, like and subscribe. See you on the next one.